83 years ago today, Warrington's worst wartime atrocity occurred when a German bomber flying over Thames Boad Mills dropped at least one, if not two bombs, one a direct hit on the canteen here. 16 people sadly lost their lives, including children as young as 2 and 3. We're here today to remember those 16 people who sadly lost their lives. And I'm here with Derek Vernon, who for the last few years has been coming here to pay his respects. Hi Derek.
Hello Gary.
It's tell me what brings you here every year now.
Well, I've been coming here for 4 or 5 years now paying my respects, and I only found out recently that this was the actual plaque where it is, where the bombs were dropped. So now I come to this actual location. But I come just to pay my respects, but it's a massive thing to me, this actual horrible incident that happened. It's Arpley Meadows, you know.
And your granddad used to tell you the stories, didn't he?
Yeah, granddad used to tell me the stories, yeah. He used to relay the stories to me quite regularly, you know. It was a big thing to him, so I sort of grew up with these stories because he survived Dunkirk and everything, but this story was very important to him as well, you know. And
it's very sad. I mean, any loss of life is a tragedy, particularly in wartime when bombs are dropped and totally innocent victims. It was the annual fete here, wasn't it? Yeah. But I mean, when you think about it, the children who were 2 and 3, they'd be the same age as my parents now, who are 85 and 86, and both still alive and enjoyed all that life. It's so tragic, isn't it?
It's tragic, yeah. It was the Spitfire fleet for Gary, and it was all celebrated, raising money for the war efforts, and then apparently there's conflicting stories, but I'm led to believe there's a chunk of 88 German bomber came over, and then it dropped the 2 bombs. First was a direct hit, and then he dropped the next one. Which is absolutely tragic. And
there's sort of varying reports on whether he was just offloading these bombs randomly before he set off back across the channel, although eyewitnesses said on the day he was so low he could easily see what was going on when he dropped the bombs.
Yeah, well, apparently, from what I've read, Gary, I'm led to believe that we could see the pilots. He was that low, so he must have known the massive people and the damage that he inflicted.
Yeah, well, with here, I mean, it's almost in the heart of Warrington where we are, but a lot of people don't actually know this place exists. Yeah. It's so peaceful here, but we're in the middle of a business park, very near the village hotel, and I suppose next year it would be nice if a few more people turned out and showed the respects. You and I will try our best to be here.
Oh, we'll be here.
Because we did a special event on the 75th anniversary with former Mayor Jeff Settle and Reverend Stephen Kingsnorth. But it's until you started coming again, it's sort of not been making its mark in history like it should be doing. So I think we're coming up to probably 3 minutes past 5, are we?
It's 2 minutes past 5 now, Gary, so we're nearly there.
Yeah, so we're just going to pay a minute's...
It's 3 minutes past 5.
Right, so we'll have a minute's silence now as we remember the 16 who sadly lost their lives 83 years ago today. Okay, that's a minute's silence in memory of those who lost their lives. Derek, all being well, we'll be here next year. I was just going to add to our interview, pointing out the ponds or lakes behind you were actually craters left by the bombs. And if anyone's wondering where this location is, it's not far from the village hotel. It's a straight walkway here. It's actually quite a beautiful, peaceful spot. as we remember those who lost their lives 83 years ago today.